Now continuity, left side continuity and right side continuity are two things we'll check on this question. We're going to find whether or not, or what value of A we should assign so that G is continuous from the left at 3. So for it to be continuous from the left at 3, you have 3 conditions that need to be satisfied. So the conditions are the same as for regular two-sided continuity. So they are f of 3 is defined, and that is automatically satisfied because f of 3 equals A. And then the limit when x approaches 3, because we're doing left side continuity, has to exist, and it does because it is the limit x approaches 3 from the left of 5x squared, this first part, plus 3x. So that will be 5 times 9 plus 9, so 5 times 18, and what's that, 90? So that is good. And now the third condition would be that both of these values are equal. F of 3 needs to be equal to the limit from the left. So that means A needs to be 90. So that's fine. Now for B, it's the exact same list of conditions, but now the limit is from the right. So f of 3 equals A, is defined, meaning 3 is in the domain, which it is. The limit when x approaches 3 from the right, so that's the right limit, that will be the limit x approaches 3 from the right of, and that now we're using that rule, so minus 6x plus 1. So that will then be minus 18 plus 1, so that's minus 17. So the second condition is satisfied because the limit exists. I rearrange that because I feel like I've crammed too much in. So that's B, and that's the first condition, that's the second condition. And then the third condition is that these two are equal. So that means A needs to be minus 17. So for it to be continuous from the left, A needs to be 90. For it to be continuous from the right, it needs to be minus 17. So C, the answer for C, which is the question, if there is a value for A, of A for which G is continuous at 3, the answer is no, because for the function to be continuous, it needs to be continuous both from the left and from the right. And it can't do that both at the same time because those require different A values. If it's continuous from the left, then A equals 90, A equals 90, but that means it can't be continuous from the right. And if it's continuous from the right, then A equals minus 17, and therefore it's not continuous from the left because A is not 90. So it can't be continuous on both sides because the A values for A, for the answers from item A and item B, are different.